Hey guys, welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes, and today we're taking on Paralog 3, Blazing Shadows with Nino and Jaffar. And I'm also going to be using characters I don't commonly use. I raised up a different team to take on this on Lunatic, so it's at least somewhat of a challenge. But yeah, I love these characters to death, and I'm interested to see what their Paralog's going to be like, so let's get started. Don't forget to leave a like if you want to keep Fire Emblem Hero videos coming. And let's dive right in to Paralog 3-1, Vengeful Mercenary. At last, the information I need is written right here. Thus, the kingdom's royalty came to the blood of a god, and a wicked god it was. The god had perished, and yet lived on in this royal bloodline, worming through its veins. Generations of this family were made into the wicked god's puppets by blood. They were powerless to fight the corrupt influence that coursed in their flesh. The wicked god has been known by sundry names. Devourer of royals, ruin born upon wings, the original demon. But the god's true name has never been written until now. That name is... What? The passage ends right there. Just like that. To come all this way to possess the tomes of the hermit Bramamond, I don't know how to say that, and be denied the details I seek. The Dragon's Gate in this world, found on Valor, opens onto other worlds. So, there are those who may have seen everything from another angle, but I must learn more about my own. Ugh! Really dramatic there for no reason. I must hurry, not just for my sake, but also Princess Veronica's. Wait, is the mysterious guy a nice I don't know. And now it's time. No, Lord Raven, you mustn't follow the likes of them. Please, I beg you, don't do this. I don't know how will Lucius even talk. Shut up, Lucius! If I fight for them, they'll give me the power I need to get my revenge, so I can start using swords again. That's the contract, and that's what I want. Stay here, be quiet. I'll return for you. Oh man, don't be a jerk to Lucius. Lucius did literally nothing wrong, but dang, that's some classic Fire Emblem music. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna be fighting characters from Blazing Sword, and we got a little like interlude of what's happening in the overarching story. We didn't see Priscilla in the summoning that I did, but she's cool too, I guess. She has a horsey, and it's gonna die. Raven's here. Raven's been in the game since day one, but you're not gonna pull him because he's super stinking rare. And we also got Lucius, who I have. But you know what? These guys are way too weak. Let's take this to Lunatic difficulty. And alright, here we go. So let's think about this realistically. We have a Lance unit, and holy crap, they have a lot more. Okay, so there's 2 healers and 2 damage sources. But wow, Raven got the short edge of the stick again. All he has is threat and defense and a Brave Axe. Alright, he's definitely the weakest link, and we have 2 sword units, so we can work around that. I think I'm gonna bait Priscilla over here.
Let's go.
Use Reinhardt to partly damage the wall. Then destroy that with Mistletoe Boy. Yeah, I guess I can just sit right here with Erica. That should be fine. Now, granted, Eldigan, I've said he's not the best, but I think once the skill inheriting system actually gets put into heroes, he might be pretty darn strong. And yes, but kill her, Jaffar! Kill her! Rip her! I don't know. Her saddle off her horse. And then she'll be like, no, give that back, you giant turd. Anyways, she debuffed us a bit, but I really want to show off his... Oh man, that's not going to kill. Actually, it will. Because this is, I believe, pretty deceptive. Let me think about this. No, that's going to do exactly the amount of damage. But I want to show off his, like, skill proc anyways. So I'm going to do it. 8 and then Night Sky. God dang, it looks so stinking cool. I just love how he throws the multiple daggers and everything. But seriously, like... Look how debuffed this guy is. He took 7 damage just for free, and he even has threatened speed. Jaffar is, I don't know, he might be the best debuffer in the game. Just throwing that out there, but yeah, we're gonna let Reinhardt finish off this guy. I haven't been using Reinhardt too much. I'm really just planning to use him to get some extra feathers in Arena, since if you don't have a character that actually benefits in Arena, it's actually kind of hard to get anything done, I've noticed. But yeah, Raven, poor guy. He can't do jack crap, but let's go ahead and just knock out Lucius, just so he can't do anything. Poor Lucius, man. He's just, why did they take away the main thing that made Lucius cool, which is the fact he just did insane damage? What the heck, intelligence systems? But oh well, pretty darn easy map, despite the units actually being a little bit higher level than us. But oh well, they'll go down. And man, I really like Raven's artwork. The illustrator that did him just did such a good job, in my opinion. So now we have no choice but to run away with our tails. But it says disgusting. That's literally the Fire Emblem Heroes meme at this point. But I can't fall here. I can't stop till I get my revenge. Alright, Raven. Whatever. Give me that orb. Alright, now onto Sword Demon. And this is going to have Ninian in it, which... God dang, I still didn't pull Ninian, dude. The sheer amount of orbs I chucked at this event and I still don't have her. And, hi there! So I hate to break it to you, but, there's this contract, and... the darn thing says we have to fight you now. I think if you prove you're powerful, that'll make everything right as rain again. So try the best to beat us, alright? Oh my gosh, her eyes are literally the most evil thing I've ever seen in my life. Jeez, and silly girl, never speak for me. Though I also demand they fight no less than their best. My sword is my life. I long to cut the strong. Wait, down the strong. This contract changed nothing for me. Alright, Mr. really needs a haircut. We'll fight, and I will win. It's as simple as that. And Ninian says nothing. God, stink it. Whatever. Alright. But yet again, these guys are way too weak, so let's take it to Lunatic. Okay, and now things are going to get a little bit tricky. So, we didn't look at Ninian's skills before, but as I made very apparent in my summoning video, holy dump, a dancer unit that doesn't have a cruddy weapon and isn't Olivia. That is scary. She has fortify, resistance, or actually defense. Crap, that's good. If that stacks with her weapon, holy crap. And she also has escape route. That in itself is such a good skill. My god. I'd want that on pretty much anybody, but luckily for us, she doesn't have a special ability even on Lunatic, so we can pretty much take her down. The more threatening thing, though, is Corel, who is basically a stronger Lyn, which is really sad because Lyn just basically got trumped by him, but yeah, basically there's everything that Lyn does, but better, and it's gonna be a little tricky to work around him. There's also Rebecca, but I'm just gonna kill her, so we don't really need to worry about anything that she can do. So goodbye, Rebecca. You're gonna get Reinhardted. Yeah, you're dead. God dang, you and your giant alien eyes. My goodness. I hate to like just say, oh, this character looks weird, but like legit, her eyes are gigantic. I'm not saying I can draw any better. I'm just throwing that out there. Something I observed anyways. What should we do now? See, here's the issue. I think I can just cheese and be a jerk, and I kind of want to. So I'm just, I'm just gonna do this. So this seems like a decent setup. Jaffar can take a hit from pretty much anybody. Oh my gosh. That's gonna do a ton of damage to him, though. He can take exactly one hit. I didn't say multiple. And if he starts the battle, he gets that really good, like, oh god, no, he's dead. Oh my gosh. I forgot, Ninian is just that. God dang. Alright, Ninian's pretty stupid, dude. Jaffar died. Boo-hoo. God, I'm actually really upset about it. I don't know why I said boo-hoo like that, but whatever. We'll get Retribution. Actually, should I go for her? That's probably the smarter play, actually. Crap. But I want to show off her dragon form, too. So, I'm going to be dumb and not do that. So, instead, let's take down the Red Mage with Reinhardt again. God dang. If Reinhardt's Tome... If you're fighting any red unit, it's basically GG, because a lot of them don't have good resistances, but crud, this could be bad.
Let's go.
Eldigan really can't fight anybody here. This is rough. Okay, can't do crap to Ninian. It's just gonna, like, kill him. Okay, whatever. We'll just damage Corel or Carol. I don't know. See, it doesn't sound like Carol, and English is weird, and... Oh, God. Could you just chill, bro? Goodness. That's bad. Eldigan's gonna die next turn. We're just gonna get closer and hope for the best. She's going to attack instead of dance. That's interesting. But yeah, here's her dragon form. Hands down, I think the coolest looking dragon we've had yet. And I just really wanted to show that. We might lose the map, though, as a result. But oh well. Oh my god. Yeah, that hurt. Okay. Luckily for us, though, He can't do crap against Reinhardt, because Reinhardt texts from far away. Bye-bye, Carol, or Carl. God dang, I don't know. It was a GBA title. No one's voices were in the game. Just throwing that out there. All right.
Orders.
We should be able, okay. As long as she can't kill us in one turn, we should be fine. How are his resistances? Well,
Let's go.
I don't have a chance either way. Get in there, Reinhardt. Kick your butt. God dang, I just really want to pull her. I seriously just want to pull Ninian, but I know for a fact I'm probably not going to have good chances. Just throwing that out there. And okay, yeah, she does like next to nothing. Oh, she looks so sad when she's beat up. God dang. Alright, yeah, just do your 8 damage. Yeah, I don't think I've shown this yet, but we might as well show off Reinhardt's special trigger. Just shoots lightning everywhere. It looks really cool. I hope we can pass that on to other Blue Tome units. Because imagine that on Lyn. Actually, come to think of it, I kind of need to level up Owain to get his special attack. Because it's Luna, or Moon, or whatever the crap it's called. Moonbow. That's it. Anyways, we won the chapter. Holy crud.
You have revealed the true measure of your power, and you are strong indeed. I give you my thanks. Now I can return back to Lord Elwood and back to Lady Lindis if we ever meet again. And we will. I wonder, will I dance for you a dance of gratitude?
Who knows Ninian? God dang. Alright, so she's apparently a descendant of Felicia. And now on to the final paralogue. Death. And the Charlotte, and Reinhardt says magic is everything. Alright, man. You obviously haven't paid attention to the Fire Emblem Fates weapon triangling. Nino, stay here. I will eliminate the enemy.
But Jaffar, are these people really and truly bad? Maybe we try and talk to them for...
Can't hear you, I'm going to kill them! If talk fails, we're as good as dead. Too dangerous. I must keep you safe. I will eliminate all of them. Okay, overprotective much. Well, then again, he's Jaffar, so that makes sense. And okay, the final chapter. Jaffar versus Jaffar. And crap, he has Glimmer and I don't. Crud. Alright, we're gonna have to work around that. But basically, I don't know how the crap we're gonna win this. I'm just gonna go over here and everyone's gonna give a group hug to Erica so that her Sieglin can buff everybody. I hope that works. I don't know. And then I'm going to... Yes, we can kill the enemy Jaffar with Reinhardt. Thank God for Brave Tome. It's because he had kill me the next turn. God dang, he has a lot of HP. Well, I guess he is level 30, but... Yeah, Reinhardt makes pretty quick work of him. But now we gotta worry about the other units. Alright, whatever. Let's just go full on assault.
Yes.
No reason not to. Jaffar is close behind. Man, I'm kind of bummed out. Jaffar didn't get to do a lot in this episode, but man, he's strong. And oh God, Reinhardt, you dead, boy. Bummer. That sucks. I can't even imagine how you're supposed to use his Vantage. I mean, I know it's just Vantage level 1 right now, but without, like, the main appeal of him is the fact he has the Brave Tome, right? Doesn't that count? Does that even proc with Vantage? I don't think it doesn't. Oh God, Nino. Doing some damage. Her ultimate blade works, dude. I'm just memeing it up in this video. God dang. You can get off the internet. But okay, oh my God, we can't even beat her? Okay, well, I guess Eldigan will have to do it. I wanted to be Poetic Justice and Jaffar kill the one person who wanted to protect... Because I'm a jerk like that. Anyways, Mistletoe actually carrying us. All that crap I was talking about, Eldigan and his weirdo sister.
Orders.
Guess it was kind of a jerk move at the end of the day, but Jaffar, get in there. Cut him up. God dang, Jaffar is so stinking cool. I just really like his artwork too. Just a little chibi thing. It's nice, you know? It's pretty cool. Alright, wow. That is insane. He would have done 40 damage. Just think about that. 40 damage, and he's not even like... He's like level 23. God dang. Okay, I don't know what happened, but that was the easiest one yet. What the crud? I don't even think I talked about anyone's abilities. Well, they're basically the same as mine, so... Yeah.
You... Don't you intend to kill us? I live only to protect Nino. And now you are sparing us. Nino and me.
Jaffar, you're all right. Please, let's go home. Just the two of us. Friends forever and ever.
Jaffar just got that friend zone. Oh my God.
The two of us. Forever and ever. You people. I am in your debt. I repay my debts. Every moment Nino is with me, is a moment more than before. It gives me life. Life. You have our thanks.
Alright, cool beans. That completes our mission. We should head back to the castle, Johnny. Wait! Please, sir. You with the blue hair. Is your name Alphonse, or is it Marth, or Lucina? Yes, I'm Alphonse. How do you know who I am? I met a man recently called Zacharias, I think. He said he might be coming through here. He told me to give you this letter. I can't read it, though, because I learned to read. That's a meme, I guess. A letter from Zacharias. Please give it to me. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. Glad to meet the right person. Hope we meet again. What if we just lied and said, yeah, I'm Alphonse, like, she got the wrong person. Come on, what does it say? Quit procrastinating. Alright, sure. Here it is. Alphonse, you mustn't worry about me. Where I've gone to. Sorry, but all this was necessary. I stumbled upon a secret about the Emblem Empire's royal family. Does that mean the masked guy is Zacharias? I needed to see whether it was true or not. I'm still investigating, but know this for now. What? Veronica is not our enemy. The true villain is Bruno? Who the crud is Bruno? I never heard that name. The royal family of Embla is a web of relations. Too complex to begin. Yeah, seems a little too hard to follow, even in a mobile game, but I think I've heard about a Bruno in their family, a prince who few have ever seen before. So Zacharias is trying to find out more about this Prince Bruno. It seems so. He does have the skill to flip into Embla and investigate such things in hiding. I thought he was a Lancer, or what type of unit was he? I don't really remember. Of all of us, he would be the best to infiltrate the Empire. But what a lapse of judgment not to tell us. I'm his commander after all, so he must have known I'd consider this a serious offense. But knowing Zacharias, I have to believe he'd have a good reason to do all of this. Who knows what happened to him? Maybe he's been taken prisoner by now. Though, how did he get this letter? It's just good to know he's alive! I only hope that'll make his way back to us somehow. He has much to explain. This letter, at least, is something to go by for now. A little hope. Before we had almost none. Man. Hey, at least that didn't end so badly. Hey, at least we're getting warmer to this Zacharias fellow and sort of figure out more of the overarching story. But what the crud was that in the beginning about demon blood? Holy crud, man. Things are getting spooky in Fire Emblem Heroes. But that is all the time I have for today. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. It's pretty fun to make, not gonna lie. Using units that aren't level 40, probably a little bit more entertaining. I'm gonna try and level up some of my other characters, and when the skill inheriting system comes into Fire Emblem Heroes, probably gonna make a video on that, so look out for that. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. For all I know, the worst characters in the game could instantly become the best, and vice versa. A little unlikely, but hey, who knows. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time, when we get another patch. Probably in like a week. Yeah, so see you guys then. Bye.